Welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 after the end. Not Mad World this time, I've learned my lesson. Now last time, and the episode before that as well, we spent a lot of time sort of building up the realm, making our character as good as possible, focusing on artifacts and sort of scholarship, that type of thing. This time, we need some action. I need some action. We need some war. Let's do it. Don't take that out of context. Holy War for Havana. We could launch that immediately. Seems a bit risky. Seems a bit risky. Now, I don't really know the rules for sticking retinues on boats and sort of dropping them into the capital as we declare war. It would definitely give us an edge, though, so let's give it a go. They're all vassal levies as well, so it's not even going to cost any money to test this, realistically. So, why not? We want to take the Caribbean. Why do we want to take the Caribbean? Well, we've got redcoats. The British are right there. They're not big fans of me either. They actually really don't like me at all. Although Lord Admiral Havelock is mangled, so won't be around much longer. We've got Duke Constantine then, who is actually almost as good. Just sort of spread out across more different stats. Okay, fair enough. We do need to keep an eye on that. We do need to be careful. Where are the rest of my boats? We said we got 120. Oh, right, we've got some in the Bahamas. Okay, we'll wait for those guys to turn up. There we go. Okay. You guys, get on the boats. Are these our best commanders, really? They're not great, are they? We might have to hire some better guys. Right, let me test this out here, because I'm not entirely sure how this works. But we want to drop... this is your capital, right? Yeah, you are this duke here. What's going on? Is our vassal at war with them? Bahama Holy War for Las Villas. Wait, our vassal is attacking them. Really? You crazy fuck. Well, she's losing it quite significantly, but she's providing a really great distraction as far as I'm concerned. Now, can we declare war with our troops sat right there? We can. Interesting. I thought we could, because obviously I've done this before, but never from boats, because normally it's... shit. Normally it's quite risky. We want to wait till we're a day away and then actually just declare that war and raise our troops, go pick them up from the bay here. So why don't we set a rally point for our armies in the Everglades so that those troops will come down and, you know, we'll be able to move our boats back across there very, very quickly. Right. How long is it going to take them to get there? Can we find out the troops? Is there any way to really predict it like this? You know what? That's good enough as far as I'm concerned. Declare war. Holy War for Havana. So that means other Afrosyncretic rulers can join them, which is most of the Caribbean. But they're also distracted by this other war, which our vassal is part of. So this is pretty lucky for us. So let's go ahead and Holy War for Havana. Again, if we're quick, this is going to be a quick smash and grab job before anybody else can join. When we've done that, raise the troops, get them over. We've got gold if we need mercenaries. Let's put the speed down a little bit too. Now, we might want to find some good commanders just to help lead some other armies that we've got here and there. So we'll go ahead and refresh everything. Drawing court, yes. Sort by Marshall. He's really good. What's that? Dyer? Courtier in Coland. Coland sounds incredible. Preferably men. I think men can only be commanders at this stage of the game. And you know what? Everyone else is really bad. It's just that one dude seemed to be really, really good for some reason. Alright. Where are their troops? Busy, I assume? Yeah, they're all the way over there. Oh, shit. We just bombed. But luckily, that stack had no morale yet. That was very, very fortunate. Holy shit. That could have ended really badly. Alright. Let's get you up to the Everglades to go collect our other troops. And put the speed back up a little bit here. Are we going to stack wipe them? 25%. That's a good start. I'm not sure if they actually got on those boats or whether they completely stack wipe, because they can sort of manage it instantly, unlike us. Join our court forthwith. Thank you very much. Right. Let's go to our commanders here and just quickly sort things out. We've got 11. Who's our next weakest one? 13. Oh, he's also a vassal, so I don't really want to sack him. This guy's got 14, so he's slightly better. Right. That's a little bit of an improvement. Not a huge amount, though. The 14 commander is kind of letting us down a little bit. But again, that's all retinue, so they will reinforce. Got to watch our gold, though. Got to be careful of that. These are vassal boats. So we don't have to worry about the boats particularly costing us money anyway. How long until our troops are going to get that? Friggin' ages. It'd probably be easier to go ahead and actually go up to, like, Tampa or something like that. Maybe have our boats, or maybe have our troops coalesce there instead. Seeing as boats move much, much quicker. I could have almost predicted that was going to friggin' happen. What's he after, then? Breakout invasion of Dixieland. Oh, that's really annoying. Seeing as that's where our capital is, right? Wait, Dixieland? No, that's all the way up here. That's like this area, isn't it? Yeah. That's a bit annoying. I can't fight both these wars at once. 25% war score there. I mean, we can wipe these out if we need to. We've got 301 gold. How many men have the redcoats got? 25,000 men. We couldn't beat them even if we wanted to. We might just have to surrender that. Yeah, I'm not really happy about that. Okay, you know what? Let's see how it goes. Worst case scenario, we're not going to surrender it. Worst case scenario, they'll just beat us in the war. Who cares? As long as we're focusing on our offensive wars, that's all I'm really concerned about, because that's going to give us means for expansion. Obviously, I have to deal with rebellions, things like that, but it's giving us a way to escape from all of these angry boys over here. They're going to go ahead and land potentially maximum 1,900 men there, so we definitely want to reinforce. Those guys are sieging, they don't need commanders for that. Well, they kind of do, but not as importantly as our armies do right now. So they're going to head there instead. Interesting. Right. Decent amount of troops. That's going to give us some war score. Let's head down. We should be able to win this quite easily. Our son. Diligent. Chance of becoming diligent. Oh, we got some really good traits here. Fussy can become patient, greedy, or paranoid. Patient, well, actually all three of them are pretty good in their own regards. You know, patient is obviously a stats boost. Greedy for the tax modifier. Paranoid for the murder plot protection. Playful, gregarious, or deceitful. Both of which, again, very good. Lunatic, not good at all, actually. I'm not going to paint it in any particular way. Lunatic's really bad. Curious can either be shrewd or cynical. If we get shrewd out of this, that would be awesome. Now, our character's shrewd, isn't he? Yeah, so chances are this kid is going to get shrewd out of that. Because your traits, or the Guardian's traits, do affect the character there. So, diligent. Boom. That's a great start. We will get him to go for the intrigue education, seeing as he's, you know, going to be really, really good at that. Now, where are they heading to? Orlando. Right, let's go ahead and stop them before they not exactly before they get away, but you know, so we can actually just get some free war score for essentially killing off these troops that we've already beaten. Right, so you guys on the do we really want these guys on the boats to come and help out with the siege? Is that necessary? I'd rather actually kind of have them kick around and defend us from the redcoats, who are here but not doing a great job. 3,000 men there. If I could beat these redcoats, that would be incredible. Let's try it. Lose the trait diligent? Absolutely not. If we get stressed, we can just burn antidepressants, so it's not a problem. We're about to finish the siege of their capital. President Milton's opinion is impressed by me. Thank you very much. Right. We've got... What are those guys? Sandhiller fleets? Who are they? Oh. Vassals of Admiral Havelock there. Professor Clear's apprenticeship has reached its end. That was our vassal. She was our apprentice. Right. She's now a professor. Sweet. Good for her. Speaking of which, how close are we to our highest level? Actually, really close. Only 300 more. We might want to hunt that army down. We'll let them die to attrition and sort of siege events a little bit more first. Let's focus on Havana. I feel like after the siege, we might get enough war score to actually win. Wife is... Hiccups, please. Wife is pregnant. Doesn't seem the appropriate time, but we'll see how it goes. Could get a son with genius. Not going to happen, but very small chance it could happen, to be honest. Havana. Good start. Oh, that's going to siege down in no time at all. Right, let's focus on Havelock then. Where is his men? Lots of little split armies. We might actually want to try and micromanage our own army here to sort of kill off these small troops as we can. Because that's essentially how we're going to win. Picking up a small war score as and where we can and sort of counteracting his own sieges. This is going to be an easy victory for us, I think. He's leading this army as well, you fool. If we capture him in battle, that's it, we win. Like the war's over. Those idiots, they are just feeding us troops. 83% score in the Holy War as well. Excellent. The AI is really dropping the ball on this one. 5% war score. We need to, the second that battle's done, run, because they've got 5,800 men there, and we can't fight them without our retinue being back with us yet. Oh, we could try and snipe that one before it escapes, though. Go on, go for it. No, they'll reinforce. You know what? That's too risky. Let's leave. Come on, hurry up with this holy war here. Now, we need our boats actually in position, ready to pick those guys up and bring them back to the mainland. So let's go ahead and raise our fleets and sort of send them over to this area, I guess is fine. That music is so loud. I'm going to have to mod that out or something. Alright. Children likes an education focus. Is this, oh, some random courtier? Sure, whatever. There you go. Martial education for her, because she's apparently really good at it. Good for her. No usurping. We need this gold for mercenaries, which, actually, we could probably beat them. Now that I look at it, given that much gold. As much as I'd love to invest it, I think it's more worth it to beat the British, because I imagine the payout for actually enforcing demands on them. What do they give us? 1,400 gold? Consider that 600 gold investment. That's probably a better way to look at it, I think. Designated region. Basically anybody who doesn't really like us 100%. So, you, I guess, considering you're technically a duke. Apprentice. Anybody? Now, we can perform a standardized test, can't we, on our son? I don't know what that does, but I'm going to do it. As a member of the Ivy League, you may use a standardized test to get an insight into the future of your child, Elias Waltney. Is that not the, psychoanalysis is different. Standardized test. Am I... That one's the horoscope. Maybe I'm getting them confused. I kind of don't want to risk it now, but I also kind of do want to. You know what, we'll do on this kid, see how it works, and if it's good, we'll use it on our you know, soon-to-be character and apparent heir. Yeah, I think this is actually the one, now that I think about it, is the one that sort of comes up with their destiny for them. Yeah, that's actually what it is. High score in social intellect, so basically he's going to become a diplomat. We're training him in thrift, but basically now if we don't train him to become a diplomat, he won't come out as anything good, but if we do, there's a high chance of coming out as a grey eminence. So I could not have made up a destiny more fitting for him. Absolutely fine by me. And we had a son called Hermine, or as I like to call her, Hermione. Is that how that's spelled? I have absolutely no idea. There is a Harry Potter world in Disney, right? You know what? That's close enough. Alright, 89%. We're going to ask the gods. My Secretary of State and I are going to ask the gods, which in our case are the Founding Fathers, for some, for divine knowledge. Come on. Lincoln, help me out here. Was Lincoln a Founding Father? I don't even know. Washington, Lincoln, Jefferson. You know what? Maybe. Maybe he was. Look, I don't know the American Founding Fathers. Who cares? Well, I imagine a lot of people do, actually. I apologize. Please don't unsubscribe. What are we going to do then? Oh, divine, pray tell me the observations of the sun, the stars, the gods, or the secrets hidden throughout the world. So basically, each of these correlate to a stat. I actually don't remember which stat gives which. That one is learning. That one is intrigue, to my knowledge. I think stars is stewardship, so I'm going to go with stars. What is this? The library is in dire need of books. Many older tomes have fallen apart, and recent titles are missing altogether. The question is where to get them, and more importantly, how much will it cost me? Science requires sacrifices. Change project progress by 4. What is this? Yeah, I'll spend the 100 gold. Why not? Although we could probably use it to fight Havelock, who is currently sieging the shit out of us. We're almost done with Havana, though. Is it worth sieging that, or is it worth going somewhere else first? Somewhere with a lower garrison. 517 men, 600 men. You know what? We can probably see this through. Oh, shit. We got Divine Epiphany. The best outcome. 100 prestige, plus 2 to all of our stats, and 100 science. And that's for 10 years as well. Well, that might give us a few more troops here and there, because obviously Marshall plays into the amount of troops you get. God damn, they are sieging us pretty quickly up there, aren't they? They're only going for about 5k stacks, which again are going to die out. There's 9k there. That could be a bit risky. We've just got to sort of wait for them to separate and pick them off as we go. If we can get stuck at about 7,000 men, I think we could be fine, especially if we walk into one of these stacks. By the time they reinforce, we should be able to keep things equal, I think. Let's wait and see how it goes. Hurricane, my lands are unaffected. Good, good, good. 7% every 12 days. I think we're just going to have to wait for this siege of Havana to complete before we can really do much else. Get those boats ready to pick those boys up. In fact, we can actually dock them with Havana. Who do we want to make Chief Justice? Sure, you can become Chief Justice just because the game is suggesting it. And I'm going to say yes because we have bigger things to worry about. I must protect Roxy from just such dangerous liaisons. Again, more important things to focus on, I think, at this stage of the game, but that's fine. Alright, 1,600 men. Oh, God. Quality of our work. We could develop a cold. We could get, like, the flu out of that, which could be very, very bad. If we get him trait cough, come on, cure me. Cure me, physician. 0.25. That doesn't seem like much of a cure. That's fine. Siege of Mount Pleasant. We're losing a lot of ground to Havelock. Books don't go well with moisture, and the same could be said for other scholars. Older scholars. I need to make sure my library's roof is impregnable. Also, the latrines need attention badly. Oh, so this is part of the Ivy League, I see. Project progress by 4. Sure, you know what? Sold. 100 gold. Again, I'm not seeing this event, so I'm quite willing to see it through. Holy shit, we actually won the Holy War for Havana. Well, that's given us a shit ton of land. Duchy of Havana, sold. That was a Holy War as well, so we've actually grabbed all of that land. We want to hold what we can, ideally. Is this going to give us a decent amount of troops as well? Let's go ahead and give away all the non-barony holdings. Right, 9 out of 6. So we're going to have to give away a decent amount, aren't we? We might have to give away the Duchy of Havana. It's a big duchy, though. I kind of like to keep that, but kind of a shame that we can't hold that and, unfortunately, all of Orlando. So, search all for stewardship. This guy's really good, so we'll grant him... No. Oh, let's search all. Search my realm, reset all. Go by stewardship, go by ruler, no, and go gender men. Who have we got? Alan? Courtier in the Netherlands. So again, high stewardship, higher chance of conversion. Let's go ahead and chuck him Artemisa. Why not? Javier, you can have District of Havana, County of Havana. The Isla de Pinos. That'll do. Why not? Simon. Brilliant name. What are we going to give Simon? Akala? Where is that? It's kind of hard to tell without dragging these menus around. And I refuse to do that. There we go. We're giving the province right on the end there. That's put us below our limit. Now, they're not going to provide us much troops because they have been recently conquered, which actually don't give us any troops at all now that I think about it, so let's not worry about that. But what we actually can do is now retreat our retinue back to the mainland. Thank you very much. Yep, alas, we might actually have something pretty badly wrong with us at this stage. That would be a shame. Alright, project progress by 4 for another 100 gold. Oh, Jesus, that's costing us a fortune. Siege of Charleston, Siege of Hamilton. Put the troops down. I didn't mean to do that. That was silly. Right, that's really bad. Can you actually go a different route, preferably not through these British troops, yeah? Right, there we go. Right, we're good. Okay. How many men can we actually get raised at once? Only 4,900 men. Now, they might reinforce a little bit. Please, look, just think about what you're doing. Don't be ridiculous for once in your life. There we go. We got pneumonic. Okay, that's actually worse than the flu. Health -4. Please, for the love of God, don't die. Extreme treatment. I'm happy to do it. You know, castrate me, cut my leg off, do whatever. Feel amazing. Health +3. Oh, this physician is so good. He's actually fixing a lot of the problems we've got here. Last crew is converted to the American faith. Praise the flag. I've never noticed that before. Yep, that's fine. No comment. Right. Go in the name of science? Oh, the time has come for me to donate to the Ivy League. General Ironside has arrived in my court. Oh, me? Oh, Jesus. 150 gold? Oh, this is part of a mission to rebuild a library. I didn't even notice that. I can't afford to... I definitely can't afford to do that. That's not on the cards. Do you want to become bitter rivals with our son, but instead he gains ambitious? I'm going to have to do it. Even though he's likely to have us assassinated, things like that in the future, it's just got to happen. Put those boats down. Right. Shall we hire some, maybe holy orders? Oh my God, they're in contract with the Old Dominion. Oh shit, that was Columbia, wasn't it? Oh no, wait, this is a different one. Right, and they're also helping... defending against the British invasion again. This guy here, whoever he is. Duke Gabriel of the Sandhills. That's really annoying. We got any sort of troops kicking around that I can use that... we're going to have to get rid of these boys. Mercenaries then. Okay. Sort by total strength. We don't want to spend too much. Actually, sort by cost instead. 189 gold. 25 gold a month. Oh shit. That's quite expensive. We're only getting 14.5 gold a month at most. Or 14.8. Probably higher than 3,000. We can just about break even with that. Let's do that. Right. That's going to give us a total of 8,000 men. We can pick up that army there immediately. In fact, we could pick up all of these armies, assuming they don't come together. If we're quick enough, we could definitely do some damage. Right, Havelock. Your days are numbered, my friend. Siege of Brunswick. Oh, no. Special amount of titles grantable. Designated regent. Just any vassals that don't necessarily like us too much right now. It's a real shame she doesn't like us a little bit more. Gavelkind succession. You know what? That's better than independence, so we are at least improving our relations in the long term with the lady there. Alright. Let's get ourselves some commanders. 18, 11, 20. Oh, God, that's... 11 is, like, pretty bad. Anyone else? Join court? Yes, by... You know what? Are these guys event spawn or something? Because they've all got the same name as well. Invite to court. Welcome aboard. You know what? They've also got really, really good traits. And they're Americanists as well. And they've got Holy Warrior. Shit. That would be really, really good. Oh, look at this. That's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay. It's like they saw what was going to happen. Make them disappear, whatever. Yep, welcome. Let's assign them commanders. So we'll sack you, replace it with you. Sack you and replace it with you. So we've got 20. 20, 20, 20. That's really good. Okay. And they've got really good traits as well. What do they have? Unyielding and Holy Warrior? That's awesome. Shit. Now this is annoying. Hopefully they'll go to attrition, or hopefully they'll at least split up. Let's at least try and keep our distance as and when we can. 11,000 men. 12,000 men. They're leaving. Where are they going? No, you're not getting any money from me. Thank you very much. We kind of... Now that we've got these mercenaries, I kind of want to put them to work, but we can't really take on a stack of the 12,000 men. They have gone, though. Which means we're free to basically just sit here and counter-siege all of their hard work and get the war score back to 0. That's fine by me. Now I know what it feels like to be on the other end of the invasion. Alonso, you are incredible. Go and collect some taxes for me, friend. Alright. Hey, this is going well. Oh, shit. Hang on a minute. That's not bad at all. No, wait. That's really bad. Salvage in Havana. I thought that was only 3,000 men then. Your men have discovered a large metal box beneath the ruins of the old, long-forgotten structure in Havana. Oh, no, soon. Crack it open. I hope it's not a grenade or something. Your men take the box with their hammers, succeed in ripping the door off within a few hours. Whether it was rough handling in the box or the ravages of time and moisture, you find nothing of value. Well, you know what? That's fine. I kind of wish you hadn't told me, though. Oh, shit. We're not going to be able to beat those guys. Let's rank up. Here's what we're going to do. Restore America? Ramses is 250. We need to be the General of Columbia. The Kingdom of Columbia is completely controlled. We have to be the King of Gotham, the General of the Old Dominion, the King of Carolina. We have to be an Emperor. Oh my god. Oh wait, we have to have any of those. Sorry, my mistake. Well, we've got ourselves a new goal, eh? And I think the first thing to doing, like all good, you know, foundings of America, modern or, you know, postmodern, I suppose, in regards to us, is kicking out the British. And that's what we intend to do. Please give me some gold, bankers. Expel the jury? Oh, I'm going to have to do it, aren't I? No, let's not do it yet. You know what? Let's not back ourselves into that sort of corner. Hire another 5,000 men. We may just about be able to beat them at that stage. That's going to give us 13,400. They've got 13,400. I'm willing to bet our commanders are much better than theirs. Oh, shit. They're going to catch us. Bollocks. Can we go anywhere? Oh, fuck. That's really bad. How did they catch us? What the fuck kind of speed are they moving at? Okay, we're screwed. We've lost then, basically. Because we're not going to be able to get there in time unless I'm just constantly... Get out of there. 6,000 men survived. Okay. We could still potentially be okay. Promoted to the Dean of the Ivy League. Okay, fair enough. Put the speed down. We need to constantly be retreating as fast as possible. Get out of there, my boys. Okay, maybe not that slow. Right, go, 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 go. Flee, 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 flee. Are they going to catch us? They're going to catch us? No, they've actually changed tact and turned around. They are mercenaries, so they will reinforce. The unfortunate truth is, though, it's also costing me a small fortune. Holy shit, we've got like 10 months of warfare before we go bankrupt. Let's put that army down as quick as possible. As long as we can kill off their army, because I imagine that's all they've got left at this stage. Seeing how many wars they're in. Oh, 23,000 men. Fucking hell. If we kill their army in counter-siege, we might be okay. Let's move back up there. They're sort of ping-ponging between us and what I assume is the Old Dominion there. So it looks like to restore America... Did they split their troops? Did they genuinely just split their armies? Are you feeling alright? They're also charging us? I feel like I've missed something more than anything else here. Go for it. Redcoat Dominion? What are they doing? I don't know what the hell they thought they'd achieve there. Well, that's taken us back to 0% war score. Let's very quickly counter-siege this and actually chase them down. You idiots. There's the 13,000 men. Okay, wait here. By the time they get here, we'll have reinforced a little bit. Oh, can we not get them over a river crossing? Shit. Fuck it. What are their commanders like? 23, 0, 21. Their commanders are pretty good, but they do have this flank completely open. We could be okay here. Army composition? Well, we've brought our 2 heavy cavalry, so that's nice. We've got more light cavalry than them. We have a lot of pikemen as well, so we've got better defense. Our army composition is better just based on the fact that most of their army is actually light infantry there. Okay, this could be interesting. Shit, it looks like we're actually going to win it. Friendship with our Secretary of State, that seems appropriate. We might actually win this. Fuck it, let's just see how it goes. Charge tactic. We're losing 39, they lost 103. I think we've got this. I genuinely think we've got this. Come on, come on. The centre's about to crumble. The left flank's fallen. My son became an elusive shadow. Chance of him becoming patient. Sold. Oh, he's a really good character. This guy came out really, really good. Diligent, ambitious, gregarious, lustful, cynical, patient. What a great guy. I would send him a gift, but unfortunately I can't afford it. Are we going to be able to do this? The centre's gone. 67% war score, you fools. Where are they going? Savannah. Chase them down. How many men have they got left? 3,000. We've got to chase them down and finish them off. While we've got the advantage, let's press it. Change my mind. Not a single ducat from me. 67%. We counter siege and we win. Oh, shit. This went incredibly well. Right. Here's what we're going to do. It's 11% every 12 days. Oh, my God. It's still going to take a long time to siege these promises, unfortunately. But, I mean, they're mercenaries. We could just chuck them away. Fuck it. Let's just get this done quickly. Because if they get a chance for their levies to reinforce, they get a chance to bring their troops back together, we're in trouble. All we have to do is counter siege and we win. Like, that's it. We've got the war score that we need. Okay, that's not many men. Come on. Let's get this down. Accursed heathens. The antinomian heresy has appeared in the county of Deepstep. I don't know what that is. 78%. Right. This one's going to be worth a lot. Actually, Charleston's probably worth a shit ton of war score. I don't like being this close to the fog, though. So what we're actually going to do is move our spy master sort of here to clear it. Okay, now we can actually see a couple of days in advance whether or not we're going to get thwomped. Quickly. Burn these mercenaries off. It's going to save us money and save us time. Take out Deep Step. These men are going to do nothing. We're going to be able to siege way before they are. Alright. Attempt an assault. Again, I don't like throwing away this many men, but it is going to save us money in the long run, so why not? No, I'm not giving you any money in the name of anything ever. Let's go ahead and kill these guys before they finish sieging this down. Thank you very much. 86%. Shit, we might be okay. No, no, no. Stop trying to take my money. I'm going to accidentally click it one of these days. I know I am. 88%. I've never felt so patriotic in my whole life. Suddenly, I feel American. 92%. Is this what it felt like when they kicked out the British, when they threw the tea in the river? My God, I understand now. Suddenly I want to launch some fireworks. These flutes really aren't helping though, are they? 97%. Goodbye, Havelock. Goodbye, Redcoats. Goodbye, Queen. We've done it. 2,000 freaking gold. Not only did we fight off the British, we also took a chunk of the Caribbean. Holy shit, can anyone stop the mouse at this point? The British can't stop the mouse. Can Upland stop the mouse? Upland might be able to stop the mouse. Can the High Columbian Confederacy stop the mouse? They also might be able to stop the mouse. You know what? A lot of people might be able to stop the mouse. But thanks to my superior commandership, I don't think anyone's going to disagree with that, besides maybe everybody. I feel like we've done well. Let's top this episode off by writing a magnum opus. Write a master thesis. We can actually choose a speciality, and before we do that... oh, we've already got Scholar, though, haven't we? Yeah, you know what? Ignore me. Gain 100... Wait, gain 100 science. Oh, because it costs 100 science to switch, or 150. Right, write the master thesis. Let's get our magnum opus done, so that we know our next character is going to get something awesome out of it. And I'm going to write the magnum opus on alchemy, assuming they haven't changed it. At which point, I'll get very confused and probably write something shit. Universal Panacea probably also wouldn't hurt, so that's the one that gives +1 health. Become president? Absolutely. Of course I want to become president. What a silly thing to ask. We're not going to host a debate. 100 gold? Oh, yeah, we'll host a debate. Why not? And we'll write an essay as well. An essay, a magnum opus, and a debate. Now, we do need to repay those bankers, so we'll do that with the money. We still come out in profit. Even though we spent, you know, all that money on mercenaries, hiring, you know, everything else. We did really well there. Alright. Ask for help from those around me. Diplomacy. Sold. Let's invest it back into Orlando. The magical kingdom will rise again. Right, dirt track, sold. So why am I building up the dirt track? This is going to let us build up the wooden castle when we get improved keeps level 2, which, speaking of which, we can probably... Hiccups, please. We can probably get now. Sorry, I'm allergic to British imperialism, apparently. Right, there we go. Awesome. So we need dirt track, minor citizenship district, noble district, and small poorhouse. That's going to let us get from wooden castle up to, what is it? Early wooden castle to wooden castle. That's going to let us build the next level of domicile, and then we get the stat boost building. So just to recap, you know, stat boost, artifacts, magnum opus, all in one character. Our next character is going to be much easier again, and then it's just going to snowball. That's how I like to play CK2, to be honest with you. It's kind of nice being able to go back to basics a little bit. No. No, I'm not giving money to nobody, to myself. Right. Cosmogony? That's not a word. Psychology or chemistry? I'm going to assume chemistry is the one I want to go for, because I want to go for alchemy, so I'm going to assume there's something to do with gold in this, maybe? The defense pact opposing us has been disbanded. That's a really good sign. What's our threat level right now? 4%. Oh my god, that's excellent. Threat from the mouse. I love that. What a great sentence. Oh shit. President Milton Bailey has passed into the... He died at the age of 57? May Hamilton bless the electors. You have 1 month to declare your candidacy. This is awesome. I'm going to leave it here because I want to dedicate a whole episode to becoming the President of the United States. Thank you for watching. Last episode I forgot to do this, and I feel eternally shameful for it. So this episode I'm going to shout you all out twice to make up for it. Shout out to all of my legendary, impeccable, and top-tier patrons. Lucas Halting, Danny Good, Hey Dog, Gabriel Vanders and Gabriel Vanders, Michael Mullen and Michael Mullen, Logan Thorne, and Jocelyn Dean Tesla. Thank you for all those top-tier patrons, but of course, without all of the other patrons, this wouldn't be possible either. Prince Owo, what's this? Prince Owo, what's this? Paul Master, Brandon Watoniak, Quetlochcley. Sorry, my Aztec isn't as good as it used to be. Zarevin, Necrophilin. Dunconia 217. I am the Lizard King. I am also the Lizard King. You're on DeVries, and you're on DeVries. Jordan Campbell, Snippy R, and Snippy R. Salaki. Chancellor Sheev Palpatine and the Senate. Imperia? Oh my god, I messed up. Now I've got to say your name 3 times. Imperator Augustus. And Jack Allen, thank you all for making this series possible. Fun, enjoyable, top tier. You know what? This is really good. This is a really, really cool mod, and I wish I'd have played it earlier, because honestly, I'm having really, like, they've done a lot of good work with this. And I like that it feels not too different from the base game experience whilst keeping its own identity. And, you know, even, like, the small things, like taking the Ivy League, the Hermetic Society, and Americanizing it to, like, a really decent degree as well, and adding sort of these new flavor events as well is really cool. But anyway, going off subject. Next episode, we're becoming the president. See you then.